give another hand of applause to Secretary Chris so that okay, we'll call on Barrister John Nso to come out and talk to us as well. Ambazonians! Oye! Ambazonians! Oye! Ambazonians! Oye! Well, after that moving speech by Secretary Chris, I have only one or two things to say. First, I'm looking at the United Nations, the people that represent the world. There are 192 of them. I am calling on all the members of the United Nations from Africa to take our case now to the General Assembly. One of them can introduce this matter to the General Assembly. I have been made to understand that after the passage of a responsibility to protect, several countries were cited as hostile zones around the world. But they carefully left out Ambazonia. They carefully left out the southern Cameroon. If all the members of the United Nations are listening to me here, are listening to us here, we are calling on you to table the case of the Southern Cameroons and Ambazonia in this General Assembly that is going on. It doesn't help the world or you to listen to the genocidal regime of Mr. Paul Biya and not listen to us. You gave us independence in 1961 by the vote of Resolution 1608. We have independence. All we want is for you to admit us, to recognize us and admit us, and so that the Ambazonian flag will fly number 193. We have paid the price. We have paid the price for the error of the United Nations. I know that the officials, the Secretariat of the United Nations is corrupt as far as our case is concerned. We only have the member states to rely on. Look at the flag of a genocidal regime is flying here. It's right here in front of us. The United Nations, you know about Gabu. You slaughtered our children, our pregnant women, and buried them in Gabu. And you are meeting them to talk to you today. And yet, the case of the Southern Cameroons that you voted for independence in 1961 is not being heard today. Why? Why? Why is that? We have lost confidence in the Secretariat of the United Nations. We can no longer count on them. We can no longer count on them. But we are counting on you, the members of the United Nations, 192 minus La Republic of Cameroon, making 191. We cannot wait for another 365 days to come to New York to remind you that we need your recognition. What have we done to the world, including Africa? Nigeria, if you are listening to me. Ghana, if you are listening to me. Kenya, if you are listening to me. Uganda, if you are listening to me. You cannot come and sit there and watch Africans being slaughtered in the Gulf of Guinea and you say nothing. I cannot believe that the president of the Security Council this year is a Malian. It's Mali. And Mali is unable to put the Southern Cameroon case on the Security Council. What did we do to the world? was done by the United Nations, and the former Secretary General of the United Nations at the time spoke against this question of independence by joining. La République du Cameroon has since left that union in 1984. And we are calling on the United Nations member countries. The United States, Great Britain put us where we are. The other countries of the EU in Europe, the African Union, where are you? You want that when they would have killed us like they did in Rwanda before you react. We are calling on you today. That's why we are here. You may see us here and think that we are few. COVID-19 has caused us not to be here today. But those of us who are here, we are giving you the message. If anybody is listening to me in that house, in that tall building, the member states, you better start recognizing us. We will fight. We will fight. And let me repeat Secretary Chris. When La République was demonstrating on the 22nd, not a single soul fell. The same day, they were in our territory, going into homes and taking our people and killing. And you, Mali, you are manning the Security Council and you are saying nothing. I don't see us on the agenda of the Security Council. I don't see us on the agenda of the General Assembly. Well, we are here to remind you that we want you. We are not begging anymore. We want you to recognize the vote. Your vote in 1961. Give us recognition now. But we are going to fight back. If La République du Cameroon citizens living in our territory, so far not one of them has been hurt. So far not one of them has been hurt. We have done everything to protect them. But since you continue to send your citizens in the name of soldiers to kill us, the Rwanda affair will start very soon. Believe me, it's going to start. But today, the 24th, the genocidal regime will be talking in front of you. I want to see a bold African nation that will put our case on the United Nations agenda, the General Assembly agenda, and talk about it and give us recognition. Recognize us, and the rest is history. We thank you.